Hello there, welcome to my pitch. This pitch is about the TIES grant, and I've sort of renamed it a little bit. So I'm going to call it the Family TIES grant because what I really want to do is I want to share the love between digital technologies and the technologies that Belinda runs as well. So basically this grant is all about trying to make the most of the $25,000 that you've indicated is available, Miriam, and so I thought I would just get straight into it. My plan for the 25k is along these lines. What I would like is for Adobe licenses for students to be able to be used at home to be purchased. Just bear with me for this. I know that there are Adobe licenses already available on about 170 of the machines in ACU. That doesn't help students who want to do their work outside of the university. I've talked to Adobe. These licenses are $50.59 per month, and I'll explain them now. Just so that you know, you get all of these apps with the Adobe license, and there's a number of those that are used in digital technologies, but also used by students who are doing the design and technology course as well. The licenses work in a similar way to how we offer digital books in the library system. Students log in, and when they get access to a license, that license becomes frozen. When they stop using the software, the license is once again free for another student to use. We could include a timing login for this, but I don't think that that's necessary. This would give students access to exactly the software most of them will encounter when they're out as practicing teachers, and also when they're on placement. Now I'm happy to administer this, or I'm happy to show the computer guys how to do this. It's not a big deal. Now the cost for 7 licenses. The license per month is $50.50. Per year that's $606. If we got 7 licenses, the cost per year is $4,242, and over a 3-year plan that's a little bit more than $12,500. Now, why 7 licenses? Well, TAS typically has around 42 students. There'd be very few times when more than 7 students would want a license at the same time. It also allows for 3 years of funding of the software. Hopefully, our lead will allow the university to see the benefits of this model of licensing, and they'll be able to continue it on. The other thing that I think we should invest in is MetaQuest VR headsets. Now I know that Apple are bringing a new one out in June, supposedly, but at $4,000 each one, I don't know that we can afford that. So the VR headsets would allow the students to experience VR from an education perspective. They would allow the students to create content which is suitable for the classroom using something like the Engage platform that you may be aware of that we're using. It would be very suitable for the new Tanti wing of the STEM Centre of Excellence. Of course, we all know what STEM stands for. The Shabby IT seller, the Tanti wing, E, which is open for negotiation. I've put a couple of names down there, but I think we can think a little bit more about that. And the Mergenson Amphitheatre. It would be part of the vision of ACU. Now, MetaQuest VR goggles are $629 each. If we got a class set, which is about 20 sets, then the cost is $12,580. This is a one-off cost that we would have to pay. So the benefits of all of this is that we're just about right on the budget of $25,000. The Adobe licenses can be kept in-house for TAS students and useful for both digital tech and design technology students, who are basically the same thing. We could discuss other student use, but that would be a discussion for down the track. The VR headsets can also be used predominantly by the TAS students. It's a win-win for both strands of technology. We're sharing the love and we're sharing the technology. It solves a real issue with Adobe Access outside of a laboratory when most of the TAS students need access. And it has a future focus with the VR headsets, allows us to challenge the students to create what they consider would be suitable content for TAS or for digital tech students. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hope this has got some legs.